And some people are in the back and some people are in the front, and we're having a great time. Yeah. Hey everybody, it's RV Girl, and I'm out on the waterfront here in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach, and all the girls are all going out to dinner and walking along the water.
Hey, I got Carolyn here, and Sue, and the girls, and Maria. We're here in Merle's Inlet on the Marsh Walk, and we're going to Dead Dogs and wet our whistle. We're right across from
Dead Dog Saloon.
That's right.
We're going to the Dead Dog Saloon.
Yep.
Oh,
After that, we're going to Drunken Jack's.
Drunken Jack's.
Woo!
So you meet some interesting people when you're parked in the parking lot at Cabela's. I got a camper on top of a Jeep, got my rig. We have this huge diesel pusher over here. It's absolutely gorgeous, and the people are really, really nice. They even got a real lamp in there. It's really nice. Big one with slides. And another travel trailer. Awesome, awesome. Fun at the Cabela's parking lot. So when I pulled in Cabela's, I saw this cool rig. So I went over there to talk to the lady, and she let me look at it. I ended up showing her how to dump her tanks because she had no idea. No one showed her. Isn't this cool, this rig? It's a 1983 Toyota Dolphin. Really cool on the inside too. Original. Everything's original. And she paid $5,000 for it. That's it. She's gonna live in her RV. Hey everybody, I'm getting ready to head out. I stayed at Cabela's last night, and I wanted to show you my RV Rebel Girl t-shirt that I designed. This is a V-neck t-shirt, really nice cotton. It's a Hanes, I believe Hanes. I'd have to look again. But it's both for men and women. Now this one I designed with my RV Rebel Girl, my new sticker that Totally Kathleen designed for me, the sticker. But I designed the t-shirt with the sticker on a diagonal. I don't know if let me turn this way, if you can see, it's a little bit on a diagonal. And I just wanted to let you know that the ones that you will see on the website where you can order the t-shirts, the RV Rebel Girl t-shirts, are not on a diagonal, they're straight across. Yeah, and they come in different colors. So you are not stuck with getting just one particular color. You can get several different color options. I also have one in red, which I love. I have red and black, and then they have other colors. One of my viewers is Sunny Rudder, who also has her own YouTube channel. She ordered one of my t-shirts, and she took a picture and showed it to me, or she actually put it on her video and showed it to me, which was really kind of cool. And I really appreciate it. So if you would like an RV Rebel Girl t-shirt, the link is provided below from Teespring, T-E-S-P-R-I-N-G, in the description below my videos. I hope that you will support my channel and maybe consider ordering an RV Rebel Girl t-shirt and advertise for my channel. Thanks. And just because you like it. They're very comfy. Hey. Let's see, what is today? Today is Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. No, today's Wednesday. I should know that. Today is Wednesday. And I am in traffic on 24 West, heading to I-65, going through Kentucky. Yeah, going through Kentucky. And I think I'm going to start looking for some place to stay for tonight. I've only driven a few hours. It feels like I've driven longer, but I got a late start today because I slept late because I was up late last night, you know, and then I ended up sleeping late. So Danny's in the back. I'm gonna probably start looking for a place to stay tonight. I really enjoyed staying at the Cabela's that I was at right on the edge of Georgia and Kentucky, right there, just before you switch off onto the I-24. So I keep telling myself, you cannot spend money like you still have a job, because you don't. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm driving and heading to Chicago. I decided to go back to Chicago before I go to Texas. And now some people might say, well, is that wise? Isn't that a waste? No, it's not a waste. When you're going to see family, you want to see your family, you know, for another visit. Any chance I get to visit my family in my travels, I'm going to take it. You know, even though I could live there and visit them, but I'm going to be going out west for a little while, so I might as well stop back again. What's the big deal? You know, I do want to see my son, and I want to give him a hug, and I want to see my grandkids if they're available. So I'm going to make that stop. You know? So, if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, if you have any questions for me, you should submit them, because then I will do a session and answer some more of your questions. I mean, I answered some of the questions that I get regularly when I, you know, like in my comments. I've answered some of those questions, but if you have more questions that you'd like me to answer, go ahead and put them below, and I'll do another question and answer segment. I'm even going to try to do maybe a live question and answer segment, which would be fun. But if you have a question, go ahead and let me know, and we'll get you some answers if I can. So the temperature here, it says on my car that it's 82. And it's 2:23 in the afternoon. And, you know, I feel like I've been driving a lot longer, but there was a time change. So when I left, it was 12, which was really 11. So 11 to 12 to 1 to 2. So I've been driving over 2 hours, you know. 3 hours. And normally I will drive, you know, 5 hours a day before I stop for the night. Last night I did turn on my generator when I was in the parking lot over at Cabela's. And there was another travel trailer that had their generator on, so I thought, oh, what the heck, I'll put my generator on. And I watched some TV, and I moved some stuff around from some videos and photos from my phone to my computer, so I make some space on my phone, because I do most of my video on my phone. I do have a GoPro. I have a GoPro. However, sometimes the GoPro just stops and it's not recording, and I think it's recording and I miss a lot. And I noticed that I've heard other people with GoPro say the same thing, and I have the GoPro 5, you know. So, I mean, usually if I'm holding it and using the GoPro, I can see on the screen whether it's recording or not. But if I set the GoPro down and I go walk around or I let it do its thing, I come back and it's like it didn't video anything. So now I got to start all over again, you know, and I may not be able to start all over again because I may have already missed my opportunity, you know. When I get back to Illinois, I'm going to go to my storage shed and I'm going to drop off some more things that I decided I don't want to carry in my camper. One of them is this nice basket, this, you know, kind of like a wicker basket, but it's got a really nice, like, shellac-y kind of finish on it. So it's like more like a darker wood looking. And I love it to death. And it's a deep basket. So the basket part is deep. And what I did was I had my beach towels rolled up and then standing straight up, or bath towels, beach towels, standing straight up in there. And all I keep doing is moving that thing back and forth, and it's just in the way. So I'm just gonna put that basket in my shed. I'm probably not gonna take as many. I don't need that many beach towels, especially because I'm gonna be going to Arizona. There's really no beach, although there's beach in Texas, and there's pools. But I don't need that many. I just go to the laundromat. I'm going to bring less towels this trip. And then if I need them when I go to Florida, that's a different story, because I will be going to Florida eventually too. So I'll just wait and get rid of some of those. Make some room so I'm not constantly moving it around, you know, it's just in the way. I want to see if I can fit my lawn chair built for two. You know, my chair in a bag. I have a chair that's built for two in a bag, and I love it. And Danny loves it. We both sit on it together. It's kind of like a love seat, you know, kind of thing for me and Danny. Two people could sit in it. It's really nice, and I like that for putting it outside my camper when I'm camping, and I use it all the time. But I've been keeping it inside my camper, so I just lay it down when I'm driving. But then when I'm parked, I try to open it up outside, but sometimes I don't always open it up. Depends if I'm not staying long. It's got to stay inside because I'm only going to be there overnight. So I'm going to see if I can make room underneath my house and put it there. Hi, Danny. I'm going to see if I can make room underneath my house and put that chair underneath with my little clamshell. Yeah. And that, because it's not that heavy and it should be fine in there. If I can fit it in there, there should be some room. And that will get that out of the way, and I only have to worry about it when I take it out and use it. So that's two things I'll be able to get out of my house that's in the way. I do keep my cooler, even though I might not use it for a cooler, but this time it just so happened I have my cooler. We used it at the house. We put ice in it, and we put bottled water in there because we ran out of room in the refrigerator for other stuff, you know, because we had food and water, drinking water, and all kinds of stuff. So, and beer. I don't drink beer, but one of the other gals drink. Couple of the other gals drink beer. So they like to have a beer once in a while. But, yeah, so I keep that cooler, and what I do with it is I put things in there that could break so that they don't break. Now, like, I will keep my, I have my jars of apple cider vinegar that I made. So I have those in there, even though I'm using them, you know, as I empty them. And as I use them, I've already emptied one, used up one. And then I also keep my water. I have a water dispenser that I put up on the counter with a little spout on it, so that when that I use for, like, you know, washing dishes, washing my hands, washing my face, and it's, you know, it's nice water. So I put that on the counter and it hangs over into my sink. So that when I don't have water in my rig, I just use that water. And then I go fill that up. I'll fill it up someplace and get, good water in it, like Walmart water or whatever. And I can use it for brushing my teeth because it's okay to consume. Well, then when I go get on the road, I don't want that falling down and that spout opening and then all the water spilling out someplace, because if that little thing comes up for the water, all the water would come out. So I stand it up inside the cooler, and then this way it doesn't fall. And if it were to spill, it would spill in the cooler. Yeah. And what else do I have that I want to get rid of? Not get rid of, but relocate. I just might relocate some other stuff. Make room for things. Because this way, when it's time to pack up the rig, I pack up the rig. I bring my slide in and I hit the road. I don't have to worry about all kinds of stuff falling all over the place when I hit a bump. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the camera around and look for a place to sleep for tonight. Okay, so I am at the Cracker Barrel and I'm having dinner. I just stopped for the night. I'm in Kentucky and you'll never guess what happened. I went to put my jack down and my jack won't work, my electric jack. So I'll be digging out the hand crank and otherwise I can't get it off my car. No, the hand crank, I'll be looking for it. It's underneath. Okay, folks, so I went in my little camper, and I'm a big camper, and I had to practically climb in my little cubby hole here to get into this here basket here in the back, because it's deep and I got to get my head in there. But I did, and I found it. I had it with me because, as everybody says, Carolyn, you're always prepared. Well, I try to be. So I put the crank in here and started cranking it down, And as I was cranking it, my brother-in-law said, crank it down a little bit. You probably just put it up too high, and that's why it won't work. So I cranked it down, and look at it, it works. But I think there's still some kind of a short in this switch. I may have to have the switch checked because I kind of got to push it in and push it down like that. So I may have cranked it up too high, but it's a happy ending because it works. Thank you. I was praying about it last night. Thank you, Jesus. So, yep, it works. So I won't put it up too high. And we're getting on the road. We're going to pull out of Cracker Barrel because we were cracker docking last night. See you soon. Mwah. Thanks for watching.